On tonight's special edition of Campus Communications, Fake News.
What is your idea of fake news?
Well, I just think fake news is basically what it says. News that's being reported that's not entirely true, whether it's actually being falsely reported or whether there's not enough to the facts of it.
What is one recent encounter you've had with an account of fake news?
Well, a few years ago, my high school won an online competition where we had to submit votes. We ended up winning that competition, and the news outlet that the competition was for, one of the news reporters claimed that we only won because every student received an iPad, just because we were a local tech school. But that wasn't actually the case, and once the story blew up, the news reporter actually ended up being fired.
What is your definition of fake news?
I say that fake news is not telling the entire story.
What is one example of fake news that you've encountered in recent years?
So I think it was about 2 weeks ago, Trump was enacting a lift of Obama's ban on hunting like hibernating bears and other game like that. And like every news article site was basically telling like how awful it is that he's doing that, but they weren't telling the side of the story that he was doing that because he wanted to bring the population down because it was getting out of hand, where like other species were also like dwindling down into endangerment levels.
What is your definition of fake news?
All the news stories on Facebook, yeah. Yeah, Facebook, that's fake news, everything on Facebook.
What example of fake news have you encountered in recent?
Oh, goodness.
No, man, like the North Korea stuff I've been reading about.
Yeah, really, that's been the most of it lately. It's just been the stuff about North Korea. How they're threatening to bomb us and all that stuff. I don't know what's true or not.
I don't know, man. I don't trust the news.
The definition of fake news, as used in media today, is misinformation or false information presented as real news in order to mislead.
Good morning, SJMC, and welcome back to your favorite source for reliable and up-to-date news.
The final verdict on the Rolling Stones article concerning a University of Virginia campus gang rape story was released at 8 o'clock this morning.
The first allegations of the Rolling Stones article, a rape on campus being a fake story, were not as surprising as they would have been a few years ago. In sight of the drastic increase of fake news stories in the past year, it was immediately investigated how much factual evidence was presented in regard to the story's claims.
After minimal research was done, it was concluded that there was no factual evidence supporting a young woman being gang raped on the University of Virginia campus.
This detail unfortunately did not prevent Rolling Stone's writers and editors from publishing the sensationalized story, raising suspicion of fake news, especially from University of Virginia students and administrators.
University of Virginia administrators pursued an investigation regarding the validity or invalidity of the case.
And unsurprisingly, the details of the case were debunked and a lawsuit was pursued by University Administrator Nicole P. Aramo.
Aramo asserted that she had been villainized and defamed by the story, and apparently federal courts concurred, awarding her $3 million in damages.
The Rolling Stones retracted the story in 2015 following Aramo's suit. It is more than obvious that the fake story will have a long-lasting repercussion for the Rolling Stones' credibility as a major news and entertainment medium.
Additionally, the Rolling Stones faces $25 million in suits filed by the University of Virginia chapter of the frat which Jackie claimed to have been raped by.
Obviously, the heightened amount of fake news being reported in the digital age has become concerning, and we at Campus Communications want to remind you to be aware of the real-world consequences of fake news and the importance of being a critical news consumer.
And that's a wrap.
Back to you, Lee.